All right, so now we are going to learn how to divide fractions. Our first example is going to be 1/3 divided by 1/6. So we're going to solve this by drawing it out. We're going to draw, our first box is going to be the 1/3. So separate that into thirds, and one of those we're going to fill in because it's 1/3. Our second box, we're going to put it underneath it. The first one is going to be our 1/6. So let's separate that into sixths. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to fill in one of those sixths. Now, we are going to try and figure out how many sixths can fit into the 1/3. So, I'm going to line these two boxes up, and I'm going to drag this line down from the top box, from the 1/3 box, down to the bottom box, the 1/6 box. And we can see that we have these two 1/6 will fit into that 1/3. We can count them, 1, 2. So that is 2 1/6 will fit into 1 1/3. So our answer is 1, 2, 2. Now, for our next example, we are going to divide 5/6 divided by 1/3. So we're going to do the same thing that we did in example 1, where we draw our boxes, and we're going to draw our boxes starting with 5/6 is going to be our top box. So first thing we got to do is separate this into sixths. So we have 6 sections in this box, and now we're going to fill in 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that box now is our 5/6 box. Next, we're going to draw our 1/3 box. So we draw our box, and we're going to separate into thirds, and we're going to fill in one of those thirds. Now, you can do the same thing that we did last time, where we are going to line up our boxes, and we're going to drag this line down through the second box. So we're trying to fill these squares. We're trying to fill the 5/6, and we're trying to fill them with our 1/3. So how many 1/3 will it take to fill up the 5/6? That's 1 1/3, 2 1/3, and then this one is getting cut in the middle. So that is 1/2 of a 1/3. So it takes 1, 2, 2.5 1/3 to fill up 5/6. So our answer is 2.5. All right, so we're going to do one more example for dividing fractions, and our question is 1/3 divided by 3/6. So we're going to do the same thing that we did in the first two examples, where we draw our boxes. And we're going to draw our first box, which is our 1/3 box. I'm gonna chop it up into thirds, and we're going to fill in one of those thirds. Then we're gonna come back down and do the 3/6 box. And we're gonna chop that up into sixths. And we are going to fill that in. And we're gonna fill in 3 of them. So our question here is, how many 3/6 fit into a 1/3? The problem is that clearly our 3/6 is bigger than our 1/3. So our answer is not going to be a whole number. Our answer is going to be less than 1 because we can't even fit a whole 3/6 into our 1/3. So we're gonna have to chop it up a bit. So let's drag that line down that we've been dragging down. And we can see that 2 of our little 6 boxes fit into the 1/3, but we still got this one hanging out. So since this one doesn't fit, you just gotta let it go. And our answer is going to end up being only what can fit, which is 1, 2. So what can fit inside of our 1/3 is 2 of these sixths. All right. So that is dividing fractions. Thank you.